travel tracks, traveling through space and time, giving you intels from my place of origin where I grew up my first 18 years. And this was the place, this used to be like kind of our futuristic playground where we used to play as kids and I don't know, imitate dimensions, different timelines, different ways we could travel. And a friend of mine had a little bit of a fuss about, you cut your videos off in the middle of your speech. I had this weird thing where I was channeling in the woods and I was talking about, how do you say, dark matter. And I post a thing to the scientific society, why not light matter? What I'm talking about is light matter, not dark matter. And I'm introducing a model of a theory of light matter, as in what can light matter be? Scalar waves, the informational field, photonic interdimensional exchange of information that works on a light level where certain machines do not work. So for all those conspirators and conspiracy people that you can say have problems with surveillance, radars, scanners and satellites and whatnot, well, all of the surveillance that is earthbound and even the mimicry that have been recovered from crashed craft, that's one thing very divinely missing, and that is the divine photonic input of what to do with this technology, how to apply that rightfully to attain more knowledge, to get more knowledge, to gain more wisdom, is also when you develop natural telepathy, clairvoyance, clear cognizance, audio clairvoyance, as in clairaudient. That's where the machinery will no longer have access to anything that's measurable by three-dimensional standards. That's why Earth right now, 2016, is fifth dimension is here, sixth dimension is here. It is accessible. But if you make the choice to not access that, it's just like saying there's a new game grid, or let's say PlayStation PS7 has been released, or Windows 9000 has been released. So if you refuse to go with the new program, and you want to decide that, well, my Windows 96 is better, and I don't want your new download. We're already going through space and time as I'm giving you words, or call it word wizardry, to install that into your mind for you to be inspired to understand what that actually is. So time travel also takes place when you're in a car, you moving through time and space. So people, in a sense of what time travel is for you, is actually, you're looking for the extreme. You need a machine, you want somebody to push that button, the machine to turn on, and then the machine to disappear in front of your eye and reappear in another time frame. That is talking about extremes. Same thing as what you call a miracle. I could be here, I could be not here, I can be visible, I can be invisible. That has to do with, how do you say, timelines, you know. Now, what I'll do now is I'll give my brother who's holding the camera the instruction to hold the camera still as I'm doing an experiment. Okay, so I'm walking out of the frame right now. I'll disappear now. Instruction to hold the camera still as I'm doing an experiment. Okay, so I'm walking out of the frame right now. I'll disappear now. Now imagine I would be invisible, and this would be a voice from an invisible world, and I would still be in front of the camera as my brother is trying to find out where the heck I'm at. Now I'm back in the frame, and you've seen the difference of what perception can do, voice alteration, and visual reference of what we need, because we are so, how do you say, we are so stuck to the reference of what we need of our five senses. Smell, touch, hear, sight, sound. All of this, we need to find out where the heck are we in this universe, and which direction are we going. So the phenomenal thing is, now you're learning that you're multidimensional. When you astral project, that means every night when you go to sleep and you do it right, your body is at rest, and then your energy body leaves your body. And when you leave the body that you have thought of, which is called, what does Morpheus call it, the residual self-image, if you leave that, then you go into other spheres and other dimensions. You see the clouds in the sky, way up there. It's gray here, all day, every day. That's part of the layer of the consciousness of a certain construct of a depressed mind state, and it's lower. When you go to higher realms, I realize that, going back to Sedona, the clouds are much, much higher, but I'm also much, much higher above sea level. And the processes and the depression and everything works much, much faster, even the metabolism. I realized also here, I can't get out of jet lag. I'm in tune with Sedona time, and I can't figure it out for the life of me, but also, by nature, I'm letting it run its natural course, and I'm following that. So I realize I wake up actually somewhere around the time when my girl wakes up. Like, it's, right now it's, I think 8 in the morning, something over there. And now, you know, I'm waking up, I'm coming into life, I'm being wakeful. I am basically being attuned to a different land. So I moved to Sedona, and it felt natural. Then I realized all of my life, I always had that sleeping pattern, not being able to get out of jet lag. So the question is, was I tuned to the land of my ancestors from birth that confused the heck out of me because I was in the wrong timeline? It might as well be. And if that's the case, then now I'm aligned, and I'm attuned, and I'm in tune with where I need to be. So in the future, I suggest for yourself, you find out, where do you want to be in the future? Where do you feel accepted, listened to? Where is your body in resonance with what you want to be? And that's where your home shall be and will be. On that note, I'll catch you on the flip side. This is Arcturus Ra signing off from the place of origin, Germany. And I'll catch you in another time travel, time tracking, timeline defining Lightmatter program. Thank you so much, and peace.